Alright, hello everyone, this is PTW Animations. And we are live right now, I think. Let me hold on. I believe we're live. Yeah, I think we are live. Let me just try to adjust the camera. Is this good? I don't. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know. Yeah, but today we are live and we're going to be animate. So you see my shadow there. I'm trying not to get in the camera shot here. But we're live. We got a lot of guys in the ring here. We're going to start filming a match. And yeah, if you guys want to chat, if you guys want to just sit here and watch, just let me know. My computer has a billion pop ups right now that are super annoying. But yeah, we're live, I believe. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. We're just gonna start animating here. We kind of have the setup here. So let's get the lights turned on and let's start filming some stuff. Hopefully, you guys can all join the chat, have a good time, all of that good stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna turn on the lights here. That's the first light, just an overhead light there. And then I have these lights on the side. I don't know how difficult that makes it for you guys to watch. You see, I do have a light here, right here. Then I have one like right here on the side, and then I have one overhead. Um, these little lights on the side, they're like little LED things. They die really fast. Like these things have like 2 hours max of battery life, which I guess works out for today because I don't think we're gonna be streaming that long. Probably only like an hour, I would say. But yeah, we've got a match set up here. We've got this is an 8-man tag match. Pretty exciting stuff for an upcoming episode for PTW. We've got the Revival and then Sheamus and Rusev on this side in the heel corner. Then for the baby faces, we've got the Young Bucks and the Hardy Boys. So really fun showcase for the tag division right there. I hope you guys can come into the stream and enjoy it. But I'm not going to waste any more time. We're just going to start animating and get this thing on the road here. So starting out in this match, we've got Dash Wilder and Matt Jackson starting out in the match. Or Cash Wheeler, I guess he's in AEW now, but in PCW, the Revival, he's Dash Wilder. I don't feel like changing their names. But yeah, that's what we got. I don't know if you guys can see it all, but I'll show you guys stuff as we get into it and more people get into the stream, all that good stuff. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Yeah. So probably gonna move him closer to the center of the ring just to start. To make him walk the whole way. And yeah, let's get this thing rolling here. Just gonna apologize in advance. You may just be looking at my arms for majority of the stream because I'm just filming and moving the figures slowly. But yeah, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So Um, yeah. All right. So I do have multiple tripods. I have the big one that I was just using, and I have the smaller one that I just use for more like close-up stuff. But I'm gonna use the smaller one now. Switch to the smaller one for this other angle that I want to get. Yeah. Again, I'll just apologize if I get quiet during this because I'm just trying to film. So yeah, you guys are free to talk in the chat if you'd like, or tell more people to join. All that good stuff. I know this is kind of an inconvenient time to be doing this, just like in the middle of the day. But nobody. It's the only time I'm really like get free enough to do this sort of thing. Because when I'm usually animating, it's like nighttime or early in the morning, and like I don't want to be like dealing with all the stuff around that. So yeah, I'll probably be live for about an hour today. So still time for plenty of people to join in and come hang out, animate with me. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, we're kind of just doing some opening match stuff right now. Nothing too crazy yet, but it might get crazy later on. We'll see. There are like fellow stop motion creators who may relate to this more than me. But do you guys ever feel like you like always are catching yourself starting your matches in pretty much the same way every time? I feel like I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing because I'm like I don't know. I have a match style that I definitely enjoy, and I kind of try to replicate that a lot. So like I usually always start my matches with like a lockup or something, or like an attempted lockup. I don't know, but that's kind of what we're doing now. You'll see when I reveal the animation. But yeah, right now it's pretty simple start to the match. Hopefully more people can get in the chat so we can get some questions going. have some fun, all that jazz. I have done some of these live streams before, but it is pretty rare. Like the last time I did one was back before I did the Royal Rumble, which is probably the last time I was doing stop motion or like doing PGW consistently. I know WrestleMania was after that, but like I was inconsistent. I would animate and then take a couple months off, then film again. Royal Rumble was like the last like consistent like peak PTW. I would say is probably around there. I don't know. That's just my opinion though. All right, I guess I should kind of like come up with some conversation topics, I guess, while we get stuff rolling in the chat. Yeah, what could I talk about? Raw last night was pretty good, I think. Monday Night Raw. Night of Champions was kind of like I was like mixed on the show. There's some good stuff on there, but like I don't know, mixed as a whole. I think, but I feel like every time there's like a mid pay per view, the Raw after it is usually way better, and that was definitely the case last night. I'll just start talking about WWE, I guess, just to like fill time. But yeah, it was pretty good. Finn and Finn Balor and McDonough are the tag champs again, which man, they really did nothing with that New Day title reign, huh? Like they turned heel on Raw, pretty epic segment, or like pretty, I guess, shocking segment where they kind of like turned heel on Big E, and finally did like the whole New Day breakup that people have been like not clamoring about really, but like people have been like speculating over if they'd ever break up, and they kind of did, but like man, they just did nothing with them as champions. They literally didn't defend their titles once until they lost it last night, I think, which is always like that's like PTW or like not. That's like how I used to book the tag division. Is I'd have champions win the titles, and then the next time they defend them, they lose the titles. That's how I used to book the tag division back in the day, back all those years ago. My God, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm still like not very good. But yeah, Finn and JD are tag champs. They're like the match was good match. They're both teams are like really good in the ring. And I'll admit, them winning the belts did kind of pop me a bit. I was like, hey, that was a good match. New champions are always like kind of fun to see in the moment, especially on like weekly TV because it just like it's kind of a shocking bit. Also, speaking of weekly TV, can we talk about how they like fumbled Io Sky as champion? Oh my God! Every freaking week since WrestleMania, it's the same backstage segment, and now she's fighting Rhea at Evolution, which should be a really good match. Don't get me wrong, like that will be a good match. It'll probably main event the show. But man, if they just like do all that with their title and have, in my opinion, one of the better WrestleMania matches, probably in like WrestleMania history, just to like drop the belt back to Rhea after not really doing anything for a few months. But we gotta have conversations about the way Triple H books people once they like win a title. Because like once people win a title, they just like stop wrestling, and that's like annoying. Like back when Gunther was World Heavyweight Champion, not like this reign, but the one before that, everyone got so pumped when Gunther won the belt. Like I was pumped. I was like, hell yeah, Gunther's champion. He's gonna be so good. And then he spent all his time defending against Jey Uso and Damian Priest over and over. Like, dude, that's not what we want to see, bro. Give me Gunther and CM Punk. Give me Gunther and Seth Rollins. I feel like we've been talking about Gunther and Seth Rollins fighting each other for like years now. And unless I've like missed something, I don't think it's actually happened yet. I don't think they actually have a match yet. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. But I'm still, animation wise, we are just filming like an opening bit here, bit of the match. Yeah. As this is Matt Jackson. I think I always get them confused, Nick and Matt Jackson. But yeah, Young Bucks, they're in PTW now. If you saw WrestleMania 3, which you should have, I posted a recap video of the show as well on the channel if y'all want to check that out. But yeah, so Young Bucks, Hardy Boys, Revival, and then Rusev and Sheamus. Cool little 8-man tag. I don't think it spoils much about PTW because this match, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I already have like multiple episodes filmed of Brutality and Breakdown after WrestleMania. Like, I have filmed, this is like the third episode of Brutality after WrestleMania. And then we have 2 episodes of Breakdown that are pretty much done as well. Not done, but they're filmed. I just need to edit them, which is always a pain, I feel like. But yeah, so we filmed a bit now. Let me just see how things are looking. Okay, so the match looks solid so far. Just some basic stuff. I haven't added like pause frames or anything like that, but yeah. And again, guys, feel free to like say stuff in the chat or like tell other people to join the stream. All that good stuff. Don't think anyone's actually in the chat yet. I've just been talking to myself, but it's fine. So right now, Matt Jackson is running off the ropes. You guys, can you see that? I don't think you really can. You're mostly just looking at this corner here. Sorry about obstructing the view, but this is more like for this stream is more for like chatting purposes, I guess. But yeah, I could try to move the camera, I guess, but I don't want to like reveal myself right now. Not like in a weird way. I just like don't really want to. You guys see enough of my hands already in this stream. You don't need to see any more than that. So right now he's running the ropes. He's gonna come back off the ropes and something's gonna happen. I'm pretty much ad-libbing this match so far. I have not written anything down for like spots. I probably should. I usually don't ad lib matches. I'm very like in about writing stuff down. That's like my big. I have to write down all the spots. I usually have like a big notebook that I write everything down in, like every single spot of the match. I'm writing it down from start to finish. Not for this one though, just because of the live stream aspect. I want you guys to feel more like involved. If you have like an idea for a move or something fun like that, let me know. And yeah, we're having a good time in here. But yeah, we were talking about Monday Night Raw earlier, so let's get back to that. Yeah, like learn to book title reigns, Triple H, my guy, please. Like, holy cow. But yeah, right now I haven't done any polish frames yet, so you really can't tell how long I've animated. But I haven't done much. Done basically like what, half a spot so far. But yeah, we've been live for what, like 20 minutes now, I think, around there, somewhere around there. But yeah. Well, yeah, what else happened on Raw last night? There was the tag titles. Io and Rhea Evolution was confirmed. They're kind of like really building the Evolution card finally, because it's in like what, 2 weeks, and they haven't built anything yet for it except for like NXT. But yeah, interesting stuff. I mean, Io and Rhea is like the big match that like they should be doing. I just don't want Io to lose her title, but like you just kind of know it's gonna be Rhea at this point. I feel like it's not that it's like obvious, but like you know what I mean. It's like Io can only beat her like so many times before it's like they're gonna put the belt back on Rhea because she is like, even if some people like don't like her winning all the time, she is like the most over person in the women's division, and I don't think it's very close. Really, like it's like Stone Cold level pops from her like every week. And like if you watch wrestling around like non WWE, non like AEW, people who don't watch it, everyone likes Rhea. Everyone just does. Like she's over as hell, and like she's great. So like her getting the title back, I wouldn't be like mad at it. I'd just be annoyed that they like did nothing with Io as champion. Right now, Dash is going for a clothesline on Matt Jackson. He is trying to duck underneath if I can get this figure to stand up. As in, these Young Buck figures do not stand up very well. They just don't. We have someone in the chat. Finally. Oh, DSW is here. That's cool. But yeah, these Young Buck figures, some of you may know that I'm a little bit of a AEW guy, but the Young Buck figures are not very good, unfortunately. They're just not good figures. But Yeah. For anyone just joining the stream, we're filming right now an 8-man tag match for a future episode of Brutality. This is for, I don't know what episode it's going to be on. I think episode 17, maybe, if I'm counting right. 17, 16, 18, out somewhere in that range. Basically, it's the third episode of Brutality after WrestleMania, because they have 2 episodes already pretty much fully filmed, and then this is for the next one after that. So, yeah. But yeah, right now we just ducked under a clothesline, and we gotta film another spot. And again, sorry for like not talking the whole time. I'm just trying to like film while I talk. So yeah. But feel free to like ask questions and stuff in the chat, or just like do whatever. But yeah, we've been live for a little bit now, probably like almost 30 minutes at this point, which is kind of crazy. I don't feel like that much time's gone by, but I guess it has. And yeah, I'll see what that part looked like. Okay, that's fine. Also, sorry about this light. It's like shaky. Like the thing is like attached inside it, so it like shakes around like that. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm like doing after I film like this next spot, I guess. But yeah, what was I was talking about Monday Night Raw. So yeah, they're probably gonna put the title back on Rhea, which stings because they like bungled Io's title reign super badly. She like didn't get to do anything with the title after WrestleMania, which is annoying, but her winning it was a really cool moment. Come on, stand up. Okay, yeah, we've been streaming for about like a half hour at this point, so we're I guess at the halfway point. So I'll just show you guys what I have so far. Keep in mind it's rough because I haven't added like pause frames or anything like that. But yeah, I'll just I guess stick my phone in front of the webcam. But you guys can kind of see that. I guess I'll just play it here. There. As you can see, they're gonna walk up, punches him, chops him, running the ropes, ducks a clothesline, and he ducks, gets in a waist lock there. So pretty basic stuff. Obviously, it'll look better once I add the pauses and all that. But that's what we're working with so far. Not much. This is not even 10 seconds of footage yet. So we're basically haven't got anywhere in this match. But we're getting places, I guess. But I think we're gonna go back to the bigger tripod now for the next spot. I think. Put this down over there somewhere. But yeah. Hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. If you're here, feel free to ask questions and stuff, all that, talk in the chat, stuff like that. Could be fun. But yeah, he's got him in a waist lock right now, so let's see where it goes from here. So what else happened on Raw? Oh yeah, there was Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley. They had a match. Their match is good. Low key, I think Lyra might be one of the better workers in the women's division right now. And you know why? Because they actually let her wrestle on weekly TV. You need to act Triple H. Stop as soon as somebody wins a belt, they just don't wrestle for 2 months. Dude, what are we doing here, buddy? But yeah, her and Bayley had another really good match. Ended in a draw. To set up probably a triple threat at Evolution with Becky, I'm guessing. That match will be sick. I have really enjoyed the Lyra and Becky their 2 matches that they've had at when did they have them? At the pay-per-views. Backlash, I think, and Money in the Bank. They were both good. Good matches. So then the triple threat with Bayley is gonna be good because Lyra and Becky have had good matches. Lyra and Bayley have had good matches, and then Becky and Bayley can obviously have a good match together. So yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited for that one. That's probably, in terms of match quality, what I'm most excited about for Evolution. Because their whole feud's been really good, I think. Obviously it sucks what they did with the tag titles at Mania, but everything after that has been sick. Becky as a heel has been awesome. She's really been actually trying to build up Lyra. You can tell she actually cares about getting her over, which is going a long way for it, I think. But yeah, that triple threat will be good, I think. At Evolution. And they also announced they're doing a 4-way for the tag titles with basically all the tag teams. They don't really. Do they even have any tag teams other than the champions that aren't even really a tag team of Roxanne and Raquel? I don't know. I'm guessing the SmackDown team is going to be Charlotte and Alexa Bliss because they've kind of been doing a thing. And I don't really know who else is going to be in there really. I do not have a clue because I don't really watch NXT like that, so I couldn't tell you who's the team there. But yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay. You guys can see my hand in the ring. There is occasionally a time and a place for some NLW style I'm sorry. I just call it that, but like sometimes it is just easier if you do a close up angle. You can kind of use your hands. You can get away with it a bit, just to like be more convenient about things, I guess. Come on now, stand up, please. That's fine. Again, sorry for not talking much during the stream. I'm just kind of getting locked into animating here, I guess. But yeah, there haven't been any tags made yet. It's still just Wilder and Matt Jackson. If I can get him to stand up, please. Random question for fellow animators: how often do you guys just like curse at your figures? Is that like just a thing that I do because I'm like weird, or do like other people do it as well? I'm hoping other people. I'm guessing other people do it because man, these things are annoying when they don't want to stand up and pose at you. Like, bro, this man is pissing me off right now. Oh my bro, stand up! My God. This figure's head scan is so massive that I can't get the other figure to like hold him up because he has such a big head that it won't like work. Right now, I'm just trying to have Dash kind of hold up Matt Jackson to give some punches to like his back area, and he is just not standing up. You guys can't really see it right now because the camera angle, but trust me, if you guys worked with these young buck figures, you know that they're not very good, not fun to film with, unfortunately. Like, I would think it's interesting how like some figures just like don't stand up at all. It's like, shouldn't they make sure like a figure can stand up or at least do like basic poses before they like sell it to people? I guess. I guess that's more of a capitalism thing than a figure thing. But like, come on now, it's like so many figures that I have just like do not stand up. It's very annoying. Okay, now we're probably gonna get our first like actual tag of the tag match, which will be good. Yeah, if I can. Still need to get this figure to stand up. But how long have we been live for? Like a while. Yeah, a long time. Like 40 minutes at this point, which is crazy. All right, had to get a sip of water there, but we're pretty good. Pretty solid right now, I would say. But yeah, we're getting our first tag of the match now. Got him in the corner. And now Scott Dawson is going to tag in. Alright, so Scott Dawson's tagged into the match at this point. Just gonna film him like getting in the ring, all that stuff. By film getting in the ring, I mean film him walking and then cut to somebody else and then cut to him when he's in the ring. That's what I mean. Think smarter, not harder, people. Yeah, but he's just on the apron right now, about to get in the ring to join his tag partner and get involved in this match. Just gonna grab a quick shot of the other corner. If the thing will focus. That looks fine. Okay, got our first tag of the match. Been live for about 45 minutes at this point. And we got one chat from DSW. That was from a while ago. What's his purple thing? I have no clue what that is. I'm guessing it's something. I don't know. But yeah. Cool. Alright. So we have that part filmed. And now Dawson's going to be in the matchup. So now I'm just going to pose here. I'm probably just going to have Dash kind of hold him so that Dawson can kind of punch him in the gut or something. Alright, come on, stand up. Oh, we got people in the chat. GSD's here. Not GSD. GD Network is here. It's cool. Just refresh. We are filming an 8-man tag match right now with the Revival, Rusev and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys and the Young Bucks. You guys can't really see the angle's not really great to see what's actually in the ring, but they're like over here right now. But of course they're being blocked by Rusev and Sheamus. But yeah, we got a little big tag match going on. Pretty fun stuff. So right now Matt Jackson's kind of being like teamed up on by the Revival, and he's gonna like try to fight back a little bit. A little bit of a hope spot. So again, if you guys have any like questions or anything, just like put it in the chat. I'll get to it when I can. And yeah. Can this figure lift its leg at all? That'd be nice. And again, for anyone coming into the chat, this is for an episode of Brutality. That's not the next episode, but a few episodes down the line. 8-man tag match. Should be pretty fun. If I can get this figure to stand up, that would be really nice. Again, sorry you're just looking at my hands right now. I just like didn't want to get like a camera angle that's like showing my like whole setup and everything. So that'd just be a bit annoying, but yeah, right now Matt Jackson's still trying to fight off the Revival here. Because they kind of got him beat up a little bit. But yeah, he's kind of trying to fight him off right now. So Matt Jackson and Scott Dawson are the two legal men in the match. They're fighting it out. I'll show you guys, I guess I can show you again just what I got so far. in a little bit because we are probably going to be wrapping up the stream in a few minutes just because it's been almost an hour at this point. We've been live. And yeah, oh, some people are actually showing up. XIW's here. What's good? Nothing much. Just doing some stop motion here on a Tuesday afternoon. We got an 8-man tag match going right now that I'm just getting started. It's the Young Bucks and the Hardy Boys versus the Revival and Rusev and Sheamus. So, pretty fun matchup. We're set to get going here. We're not that far into it, although probably not going to stream that much longer at this point, but we got some decent stuff going so far. We just got to really get into the meat of the match, which we haven't got. We're still in like the starting bit of it all. But Scott Dawson and Matt Jackson are the two legal men right now. They're kind of going at it. Matt Jackson just kind of fought off both members of the Revival were trying to double team him. But yeah, after this spot, I can show you guys what I got for animation so far. And then just, get into the rest of the stream, I guess. But we got a couple people in here now, which is good. All right, let's see. I had no idea how different WWE has changed in the last few months. I watched last night's Raw, and last night's Raw was good. Last night's Raw was good, which is funny because every time there's like a mid pay-per-view, like Night of Champions was kind of mid. Let's be real, guys. But like the Raw after it was good. Like WrestleMania 41, I thought it was all right. There was some good stuff on the show, but overall it was like okay, a decent Mania. But then like Travis Scott in the main event was kind of stupid. But the Raw after that was really good. Like Raw last night was really good, in my opinion. But like whenever there's a mid pay-per-view, it feels like, especially in like the Triple H era, the Raw after it is like usually pretty good. Like last night's Raw was good. I hope they can actually like follow through and keep it good. I already talked about the tag match at the beginning. That was fun, even though they did nothing with the New Day title reign, which is a bit unfortunate. They're building the Evolution card finally. And I'm excited for some of the matches on the Intercontinental Triple Threat. Should be good, I think. And then I hope Io doesn't lose, but she probably will, I'm guessing. And what else happened on? Oh yeah, dude, they actually had Gunther like interact with the roster, which is nice. Cena vs. Punk was good. Interference ruined it. I agree. That match was pretty good until like, dude, every WWE pay-per-view now just has like interference in the main event. Like, low key, the Bloodline rules thing kind of like ruined main events in like wrestling. Like AEW just did too with the Moxley and the Death Riders, where every main event just has to have like 3 different run-ins, and it's just kind of annoying. The match was good up until that point because it's like Cena and Punk, like they have like sick chemistry together, so of course it's gonna be good. Been obsessed with 80s territorial stuff, and it's cool to see that style of wrestling return in WWE. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I don't watch that much '80s wrestling, but like, give me some match recommendations from that era. That'd be pretty cool. And Seth's faction. Wait, what? Yeah, I think they probably do have one more member join it at some point. I'm guessing it'll be somebody from NXT. Like I've seen like people say like Ethan Page or Ricky. I was gonna say Ricky Starks, but Ricky Saints join it, which would be interesting. I think it could use like one more member. That faction's like interesting because like I feel like last night on Raw it was pretty good the way they did it with Seth doing his little promo and then doing the tag match in the main event with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Dude, Braun Breaker is so sick, man. They should push him. Like, give him a big push. He's like so awesome. Like, I think it's like so much fun when a wrestler is like moving so like every time Braun Breaker spears someone, he's like going so hard you think he's gonna like hurt himself. And that's kind of what makes it good. That's what makes it look good. It's like it looks so dangerous. Let's see. Kurt Hennig versus Nick Bockwinkel was pretty entertaining. Watched it on episode of AWA. Cool. Yeah, I would have to check that one out too. I haven't watched much AWA. I haven't watched any AWA, I should say. But yeah, I would like to get into more like non WWE stuff. I guess. Yeah, it probably would be more slower paced, but that's not always a bad thing. Yeah, but we've been streaming about an hour at this point. I'll show y'all what we got so far. Not much, and I haven't added any pause frames yet, so it's gonna look weird because there's no like pauses or anything. But I'll just put my phone up here. Y'all can see what we got. You see the screen there. Uh, so this is the start of the match. Tagged in, punching, chop, chop, run the ropes, duck the clothesline, duck that, waist lock, gets out of it, goes for the super kick. He dodges it, hits him a couple times, tag, they double team, he fights it off. Again, there's no pause frames, so it's gonna look awkward, but that's what we got so far. Not much, obviously, only like 200 pictures, or 262 pictures, and like 15 seconds, so not much stuff, obviously. But we're getting there, we're getting there. And yeah, let's see. XIW is gonna have one last rebranding, but still remain. Yeah, that's cool. I'll be excited to watch it because you got some good. I know some of the clips you sent me have looked really good, so be excited to watch it. Right now with PTW, I wouldn't say I'm doing a rebranding because like look at this is like 80% of the set is like exactly the same as I had it when I was filming before. Like 80% of this thing is exactly the same. I just kind of like changed the signs a little bit and like did a little bit with the crowd, but it's mostly the exact same setup. But I am trying to like change it with like editing because I got a new computer. Because I used to edit like the entire thing on my phone, which is like I was able to do, but it also meant I couldn't do like pyro and like interesting stuff like that. I could still like manage it. I could still like you saw how many episodes I've got, and it was all like on my phone. But it'll be cool to actually have a computer that I can actually like edit on. It'll make me able to do a lot more like cool and creative stuff with it. But yeah, what do we got? I love how it's still your standard style of animating, just improve. Yeah, thank you. I don't really like change. I have um Yeah, my style hasn't changed very much. I'm like not like I don't know. Like I like to keep it like I have my own flow of how I like to do things, and I kind of just like I'm very much a routine kind of guy, I guess, with that thing. So yeah, but I don't really know what spot I should do next. Because I did not write anything down for this match, which I usually write like all the spots down, which I didn't for this because I was gonna go live for it. But yeah, he just punched him in the corner. And yeah, let him come over here, grab him, and then they can go to the center of the ring, do a little bit something. I'll catch up with the chat after I film this one bit, and then I'll read the messages. Come on, stand up. Was that good? I'll take another picture. Go back. All right, let me look at the chat again. Went back to 16, 17. Yeah, dude, I agree. 20 is a lot, dude. Like, yeah, 20 frames per second is kind of crazy. I know there's probably people who do it, but like, I don't know. I used to like, I'll tell this story, I guess. So when I first started animating on this channel, you're gonna think I sound insane for this. When I first started animating, I did like 5 frames per second, which is like insanely slow and choppy. But like I was like what 13 or something, so like I didn't know what I was doing, so I just did that. But then I kind of kept like increasing it and increasing it. Now I'm at like 15 frames per second is like the base of what I use, and then like I use 15 FPS to animate with, and then in post, if something looks too like slow or fast, I like go back and slow it down a little bit for that like one spot. But I do 15. I could go more, maybe. I just like don't really like. I don't know. I think 15 is like a good solid number, like 15, 16, set like that kind of range, I guess. Like I think 20 is kind of a lot. At least for me, it would be a lot. I don't know. If you want to do 20, sure, but like did 20 for Eddie versus Sheamus. Yeah, man. I could see how 20 would be just like a lot, and I feel like the more FPS you do, the more like perfect you gotta get like the movements and stuff, and like I don't know, maybe it's a me thing. I feel like a lot of times, like especially now, where there's like so many like sick animators out there. Like sometimes something like there is a value to having stuff not look 100% fluid and perfect, if that makes sense. I don't know. That might just be me, like me just talking, saying stuff, but like I don't know. I think there's like a certain like vibe to it. I guess you know what I mean. But like if you look at like actual like animated like movies and stuff, a lot of them are just filmed in that kind of range of like 15, 12, 18. You know, like because 20 is a lot. But yeah, I don't really know what other people do. Like yeah, I don't know. I do 15 frames per second, and that works pretty good for me right now. But yeah. Okay, I need to think of what like spot I want to do next. Yeah, I'll just have him do like a little takedown here. Stand up, please, Matt Jackson. Ugh, I'm gonna have to. Try to pose it right. Oh, I want to. Come on now. Wrap your arm around his head, please. I'm gonna shake the ropes a bit. Okay. Want to hear XW's new name? Sure, yeah. Tell me the new name. So the rule versus the W as far as modern matches go, freeze says from 1998 to present since they fit the bill. All right, yeah, sure, man, totally. That's cool. All right, trying to film this little spot here. I feel like I do this every single match ever, where like somebody gets someone in like a headlock or something on the ground, and they like get them out of it or whatever. I really do just do a lot of the same spots, but I don't know. I like them. Where is? All right. Okay. There's that spot. All right, what are we saying? Oh, hey, John's here. Let's go. Okay. What made you come back to animation? Honestly, I just missed it. Like yeah, I got the Fed bug, I guess you would say. I don't know. I always had this idea for for uh, for PTW where I had this idea where I was doing it while I was in college, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna graduate college, I'm gonna find a place to live, and then I'm gonna start PTW again in a completely new place. And that just didn't really happen. Like I got like a job now, I'm doing good, but like I'm not in the place in life where I kind of assumed I would be. I guess kind of stupidly assumed I would be. So I kind of just like was, I guess, like I don't know, not like embarrassed, but like I guess like I didn't want to take like multiple years off and then come back and have it look the exact same. I knew I had to like do something different to change it up. And I just kept like watching a lot. Like I've been watching lots of like old NLW stuff, and I've been watching like Last Smith and those kind of guys. And it just made me really want to get back into animation and stuff. And I had like a bunch of ideas for like storylines I wanted to do that I didn't really get to do before. And so I guess with all that in mind, I just missed it a lot. And so I just wanted to get back into it. And I was like, all right, like it was at the point where I was like literally just like getting out all my stuff and just like playing with my figures, like just like that. And I was like, maybe I should like start animating again if I'm just gonna think about it so much. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm getting back into it. But yeah, we've been streaming for a bit over an hour now. Would you transition to pick fed? Maybe, I don't know. Probably not full time because I just like PTW has been stop motion since the beginning, even when it was like really, really bad stop motion. Like it would feel weird, like I'm a very big like continuity guy, I guess, in like terms of like just I don't want if I like started doing stop motion and I just made it all pick fed, then it would be like that would be weird to me. I don't know. Like if I were to ever like do pick fed, I'd probably just like start it over or something. But like I do like resistance, which has been like pick fed episodes, and I've done pick fed stuff in the past, like with like the live event tour that I did a while back. But yeah, like I'm not like against pig fed. I just like I wouldn't probably do it like full time for PTW if I like can afford to do like animation. All right, so now they're kind of both back on their feet, and yeah, I'm still like doing this all on the fly. Like I'm gonna get a drink of water or something real quick. But yeah, I did not write down a thing for this match, which is like really different for me because I usually write down every single spot. But this one, I'm just doing it entirely on the fly. Stand up, please. Don't fall over. Right, there's a new hybrid type of pig fed animation and live showing. I don't know, like I've seen people do like the hybrid stuff, like where they do like animation and then they'll throw in like an actual like video and then they'll do like pick fed. It just seems that seems like too much to me. Like you're doing too much, buddy. You're overdoing it. Just like pick one, like I don't know. Like I've done pick fed at times for I like Resistance was kind of a pig fed show, but it was like it also like was just like a minor thing. It wasn't like a major PTW show. I like animating. Like I do. It's like a lot, but it's like I feel like the results are more like rewarding, I guess, with animation over like pick fed. And I've just been animating for a while, so it would feel weird to just do pick fed like full time, you know? All right, come on now. Stand up, please. All right, let's see. I might start making shows. We don't respect storylines. For mashups, get into work. Yeah, man, the hybrid stuff is kind of weird. If you want to do, I'm like a very big full show kind of guy. That's just me. I'm very like I do not post a lot of like single animations or like single matches. I'm very like into the show. Like I'm very into like the kind of episodic thing just because like I don't know, like that's always what I've enjoyed watching more like on the animators that I like grew up on, you know, like NLW and like Last Smith and like DGDX. I always like it when people do like episodes and storylines and stuff. And also, I just think it's fun writing storylines. Like I enjoy it a lot more. I don't know. That's just me though. I'm like a very big like episode guy. All right, we're actually getting further into this match. At this, not further into it. We still have like a long way to go, but like we're actually getting some sort of spots now. Yeah, I'm using string now because like Matt Jackson's basically just gonna kick Scott Dawson in the face really hard. So that's the spot we're doing. He's just kicking him in the face. Not a super kick, just like I guess a penalty kick, if that's what they call it. I don't know. But yeah, he's just kicking him in the face. If I can get the string to wrap around him the way I want. Come on now. Just please stand up. Alright, sorry for not talking. I'm just focusing really hard on getting this spot done. Oh crap, I just. Oh my god, this string is not working with me today. It is not. I just need him to stand up, kick the guy in the face. That's all I need. Alright, I'm done using the string. I can actually talk now and look at chat for a second. If this figure can stand up, please. Okay, what's chat saying? Oh, DSW's back. Oh yeah, John, we need the G1 climax. We need it back. I made you graphics, bro, and you didn't even use them. Um, yeah. Yeah, man, I do hate animating Young Bucks, bro. These figures, like you guys know, I'm a AEW mark Loki. But these figures are not very fun to animate with. They're kind of doo doo. They just don't stand up really at all. Okay, Scott Dawson just got kicked in the face. Now time to have somebody else tag in. Just like, yeah. What was I gonna say? Happy to. Random advice to people: if you're doing like big tag matches like this, make sure everybody in the match gets tagged in. Like I used to do this, I would do tag matches, and then I would like forget, like, oh, this person never actually got tagged into the match. So just like, yeah, remember to do that. I guess. Bit of advice. But yeah, Scott Dawson just got kicked in the corner. Now Sheamus is gonna tag in. If I can get his hand to work. Oh yeah, you guys can actually see this now because Sheamus is like in the corner that you guys can like look at. And the chat's like talking now, so once I finish filling this I'll read the chat. But yeah, Sheamus makes the tag. He's gonna be the legal man. And then Matt Jackson's gonna tag out to somebody over here. Yeah, let's look at the chat though. uh, oh yeah, the crowd barrier is a cereal box. Yeah, it used to be a Fruit Loops box, but now it's Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah, I used to like that cereal. I don't really like eat it as much anymore because it's like I don't know. I kind of like, you know how you eat a cereal so much and you kind of just like stop liking it. That was me with Honey Bunches of Oats. Like I liked that cereal when I first started because I'm like, oh, it's a cereal that's like there's like no healthy American cereals really, but like it's kind of healthy. But then I was like, man, this is like not very good. Like you put Honey Bunches of Oats in milk for like 2 minutes, and it becomes like this completely like just like gross kind of slop. And so that was just like really annoying. But yeah, we got the other tripod now, the little one, just to get in the ring, get a more close up angle. But yeah, Matt Jackson's tagging out of the match now. Finally, he's been in there for a bit. Not a bit, like he's been in the match the whole stream. But yeah, he's tagging out now. And he's gonna tag the other young buck, Nick Jackson. I need to get Nick Jackson's part in this match like out of the way quick because this figure is not good. He's like the worst. Like Matt Jackson, as much as I've been complaining about his figure the whole stream, he's like the good young buck figure that I have. Nick Jackson's worse. He's a worse young buck figure because he like cannot stand at all. I'll show you guys when he like gets in the ring, but he like cannot stand up. It's very annoying. But yeah, he's tagging in. Okay. What's the chat up to? Oh yeah, DSW got like banned from Instagram. How did you even like get banned, bro? What were you doing, man? Yeah. Bro got kicked out of the chat, unfortunately. Okay, but we got Nick Jackson and Sheamus are now the legal men. Let me move these boys around. Put Scott Dawson on the apron. Grab that tag rope, brother. There's Rusev. And Sheamus in the ring. I don't know what I'm going to have them do. I've been just audibling this whole match. I haven't written any spots down. I've said that a bunch in the stream, but yeah. Okay, Nick Jackson and Sheamus are the two legal guys in the match now. What's chat up to? Oh yeah, now you gotta watch the live stream, bro, to hang out. That's a shame, bro. What do we got here? Let me watch this. Okay, Sheamus and Nick Jackson, the two legal guys. We are probably gonna have to wrap up this stream pretty soon. I'll do like maybe like one or two more spots, and then we'll wrap it up. Because we've been streaming for like beyond an hour, almost 2 hours at this point, closer to 2 hours than 1 hour. But yeah, we got to like 1 hour, and I was only gonna go for 1 hour, but then a bunch of people joined in, so I was like, hey, let me hang out with the fellas for a bit. But yeah, we probably will have to wrap in like a little bit. just because. Come on, Seamus. Don't be like that, brother. Stand there, please. Right now I'm having Nick. Oh shoot! I just got my finger in the shot. Whoops! Let me redo that real quick, and then go back and delete the other one. But yeah, right now he's kind of just like sliding under a clothesline type thing. Stand up, Seamus, please. Bro, come on now. You're the good figure here. You're supposed to be a better one. All right. Yeah, good. The stream's been fun. I am gonna wrap it after this spot, so I'm just filming one more like little thing, and then we will probably wrap up the stream, I think. But yeah, Sheamus just went for a clothesline. It was like Nick Jackson kind of like slid under it, and now he's kind of popping back up to hit a move on Sheamus, and then from there we will wrap up the stream. Been really fun hanging out with all the guys and people in the chat. And you guys are getting a sneak peek at this match, which is fun. And yeah, I'm just filming him getting up right now. Filming Nick Jackson getting up. Back on his feet. If he can stand up, please, would be nice. Okay, so yeah, Nick Jackson just caught Sheamus with a little punch there, and I'll show you guys what we got one last time before we end the stream. So like a full look at the animation, just like everything we did. So we got it right here. Just gonna hit play, start, the punch, the chops. He runs the ropes, ducks a clothesline, ducks another waist lock. He gets out of it, goes for the super kick, shots to the back, tags in Dawson. They double team. He fights it off and gets hit. Headlock takedown. He gets out of it, kicks him in the face. These guys tag in. And that's what we got. It obviously looks weird because there's no pause frames, but that's what we got for the stream so far. Right now it's about 26 seconds, but when I add the pauses, it'll be more than that, probably. But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And with that, I'll see you all later.